Hello, everybody. Welcome to the class. How are you tonight?
Fine, teacher. Fine, fine. A little tired.
Yeah.
But for me, it's good today, yeah, the night for the English class.
Very nice. Perfect. It's nice to listen that you are ready for the class. And did you go out tonight? I mean, I believe sometimes you don't go out. Sometimes you go out. So how was the traffic tonight?
The
Or
traffic
today?
yesterday is the traffic was crazy, but today not much.
Okay, very good. So let's see what happens in December, right? That a lot of people, it's kind of crazy sometimes going out, a lot of meetings and a lot of
Yes, in December is the other them.
yeah, it's totally different, right? So let's see what happens. So and let's see what brings the holidays. The thing is that we are going to finish a little bit before
The buying night in
December.
December.
So let's see how yeah, on the 27th, yeah. Very good. And okay, speaking about the topic that we've been checking, logistics, what is the most interesting thing that you have learned about logistics by now? Anything that you remember about logistics that you can think of that is interesting?
Yes, teacher. Yesterday, I remember uh, you teach us about the right conditions, right place, right quantity, right price, right and place, price, conditions, quantity, and I don't remember the other, but the this concept are very important for the logistic in the supply chains is a other concept very important. In the last week, in the yesterday, I remember two teacher that 3PL, the third party logistics uh, is very important. For example, for the company or the big company, for example, Amazon the last week watched a video about the logistic in Amazon is a monster company.
Very good, nice. You remember many things. So, yes, there are many things that we can learn about logistics and the concept, the 7 hours. As you see, sometimes there are some different
7 hours.
formulas, right? Like the marketing mix, as you may remember, that it was another formula that we learned. So, if we learn all these formulas, maybe we are able to run a very nice business, right? So, and what about the vocabulary? Do you remember anything about vocabulary that we have learned?
The vocabulary, the new vocabulary, thus is a new word for me in Spanish. That means en consecuencia. And gain is the other word for the profit or win. But it depends the context to use the word gained. And storage is the other word that mean in Spanish is almacenamiento. Teacher, the seven are, I remember, time, place, quantity, condition, price, customer, and product. I think, teacher, this is mute. You are mute.
No, sí te
Yes.
escucho.
Okay. Yeah, it's
Oh,
amazing.
it's very much word to learn. I not in my university.
Yes, I not too the different word, but in the,
It's 34 page.
I translate this new word in an Excel.
Okay, that is very good.
Okay. It's many words, new words.
Yeah, in this kind. Go ahead.
No, my brain need to use the other action. For me, is more easy memorize. If I write the class, for me, I remember, I review in the during the day, in the weekend, in the same situation. The Rene.
Okay,
It's
that is very
old school. Old school.
Yeah, I was actually going to say that one. Sometimes we have like a technique, right? So we use or we learn in different ways. So that is very good that you understand the way that you learn, so you can get the vocabulary and do whatever you need to do. So that is very good. Everybody has a different way of learning and a different technique for that one. So that is amazing. Good. So we're going to check the attendance for the class. Let me just check. And then we are going to start. Aida Isabel López Bonilla. Ana Verónica Hernández Rodríguez. Blanca Isabel Naca de Rodríguez. Ernesto José Andrade Medina.
Here, teacher.
Good. Jonathan Ariel Figueroa Rivera. José Alfredo Hueso López.
Present.
Good. Juan Roberto Velázquez Romero.
Present.
Good. María Julia Ramos Olivar. Mónica Wendy Ábalos Girón.
Present.
Good. Oscar Mauricio Rivera González.
Present.
Good. Oscar René Molina Calidonio.
Present, teacher.
Nice. Oseas Figueroa Cisneros.
Present.
Good. Ramiro Rafael Aguilar Díaz.
Teacher.
Good. Roberto Carlos Avilés Rivera. Sandra Yanira Gómez Romero.
Present, teacher.
Good. Silvia Patricia Aceituno Méndez.
Present, teacher.
Good. Verónica Elizabeth Burgos Rivas. Very good. Okay, so we are going to start with a little video. So you check that one and tell me what you understand on that. Let's see how it goes. It's a short video.
والعقل تسامى بالفكر والوعي شعار للعمر غد نحكيه ليحكينا يا كون اسمعنا واصطبري الرحب الفكر
Community Lighthouse Foundation Charity is donating these school bags with pens, pencils, and writing.
What did you understand on this one? What did you get from the video?
That's amazing. The Amazon no order all the items for similar forms or same item. It's random. I don't know how is the working, but it's in 27 cities have the delivery and didn't say this day. It's amazing.
It's crazy, right? I mean, it's like when we say here in El Salvador, I have this organization, but I know what do I have, right? I know in all my mess, I know what do I have. So,
teacher, very, very interesting that the Ramiro mentioned, and that in the video mentioned too, the computer identify the better route for the identification that the product in the worker find the product in the put the machine in the locations.
interesting. Mind how that is crazy, right? It's crazy. I don't know. Sometimes here in El Salvador, it's very easy just to deliver something, but we don't do it very fast, right? We lost things, we receive products. We were speaking yesterday about bad experiences about logistics here in El Salvador. That is easier. I mean, you call a restaurant or you call a store, and you just request a piece of food or shoes or anything, and they don't send you the right product, right? But Amazon, they have a lot of products. Of course, there are mistakes, right? Because there are mistakes. But I mean, the accuracy is very high. I remember that it was around 90 something percent, 90, 95, 96%, that for sure you're going to receive that one. And also in the United States, when you receive a product from Amazon that is not that expensive, and you call them and you say, I didn't receive what I ordered, they send you the right product and they tell you keep the other one. No worries, okay? Because it's more expensive to bring back the product and to reship it is double the payment. So they say that don't worry, right? So that happens there. So it's interesting. Any other comment on the video? Okay, so let's continue with the class. Let's check here. Okay, these are a little bit more about the 3PL. This is something that we checked already, right? So the 7 R's of logistics. All of these are very, very important. I mean, if you have the right condition, but you don't have the right time, of course, it's not gonna work. If you have the right quantity, but you don't have the right cost, definitely it's not going to work. So the balance between the 7 R's is very important. So, and the to have like a process on where we are going to put everything together is also very important. Remember also that this is something that we need to calculate even before we launch a product, right? Because it's going to be part of the price that we are going to get for that product, so we can offer that to the consumers. So, and these are like examples. about 1PL, like cargo owners, they are their own deliveries. The carriers, like the ones that we have in El Salvador, that is a 2PL. We order something and Pedidos Ya, for example, they deliver that one. So that is a 2PL. Then we have on the 3PL, forwarding or contract logistics. So remember that for the 3PL, we have warehousing and we have transportation and many other things. And the 4PL, we can have a supply chain coordination that it might be like something that is going to introduce a system or anything related to the strategies. And the 5PL, like e-commerce, any e-business is going to be a 5PL. There are many of these ones. For example, eBay. Have you ever bought anything in eBay? Have you ever used eBay?
No eBay, I think, teacher, but 4 or 3 years ago, I buy the product using Deal Extreme.
Okay. How was the experience?
Good experience, teacher, because if don't give the product, I should send the email for the report. In the 2 or 3 months after, give the product or give the money. This is a process, but me devuelven el dinero, the money.
You get your money back.
Yeah, I get my money. Yes.
Very good. Yeah, it's very similar to eBay. You know, Amazon and eBay are two monsters about logistics, but they are very different. Because, for example, Amazon, they work with producers. I mean, companies, they have their products and they send the product to the Amazon warehouse. They put them in different warehouses across the US. And when you place an order, you receive that one. And it's more like only in US, right? So it's going to be specific for them. Yes, sometimes they send some products to other countries, but it's not the common way. The most common is US. On the other hand, go ahead.
Teacher, in the Deal Extreme, a friend has experience, not typical experience, because he ordered a product. I don't know, I don't remember, but I think he pidió a cell phone.
Okay. He bought, ordered a cell phone.
Ordered a cell phone, but 3 months later, the cell phone don't give his, and he report the cell phone don't give me. Then he get the money, but 2 months later give the cell phone.
Imagine.
Then get the money and get the cell phone. Win.
Imagine. So that is a good experience, right? So, and yes, I was going to tell you that one. I mean, Amazon has insurance. So you can, if you don't receive your package, you can call them and they can track it. The good thing that they do is that they track the package. So they pay for that one. With eBay, is a little bit different because in eBay, anybody can sell a product. So it's not, well, there are some companies that they can sell a product, but if you have anything that you want to sell, you just upload that one into eBay. eBay, they have a little charge whenever you sell the product, and then you send the product. So it's up to you. You don't send the product to a warehouse. So when somebody pay for your product, then you go to the carrier, to any delivery company, and you send the product. So, and also they have insurance. So that means that if the person that is buying the product does not receive the product, they give your money back. But that is eBay, of course. So it's a little bit different, but you can see that this platform, they work in different ways. So that is a very convenient thing. I bought a lot of things before in eBay, and it was a very good service. It was trustful, reliable. The products came good. Maybe 2 or 3 times I didn't receive the product very mean conditions. Okay, and this is like a graphic that presents like the process of this. So we have the supplier, right? The supplier has a transaction with third-party logistics provider. So these logistics services that they provide, they supply raw materials to the manufacturer. So that is the first step in all the chain. So the raw materials, the materials to build our products are the same. So they go to the manufacturer, that whenever they create the product or the service, they have another transaction, again, with the third-party logistics provider that provides logistics services, and they send that to the retailer or buyers. So as you can see, the logistics is not only when you produce product, but before you even start the product, logistics is involved there. And it says logistics is a three-way relationship between a buyer, the supplier of goods, and a logistics service provider. And we have the first party, that is the shipper or supplier, the second party, that is the buyer, the third party, that is a firm acting as a middleman. And what are the third-party logistics? Third-party logistics is the use of an outside company to perform all or part of the firm's materials management and product distribution function. So this is a very nice definition, because it's exactly that one. Third-party logistics is the use of an outside company, because it's an outsourcing, to perform all or part. Sometimes they are not going to do all of the logistics. Sometimes you just need a little part of the logistics. And they manage not only finished products, but also materials. So it's a very interesting thing. And do you have any questions on this slide? Okay, let's continue. So imagine that we have these 3 cases. We have fruit, computers, and shirts. So what we're going to do is that we're going to work in groups, and you are going to choose one of these, and then you are going to try to think how is going to be the logistics. Imagine that you are going to send these products to other country, maybe in Europe or in Japan, anything like that. So what are the steps that you are going to consider, how you are going to do that one? And please remember to involve the 7 hours of logistics. That is a very important point. So do you have any questions about the exercise that we're going to do?
Yes, teacher. If in my position, I am the producer.
Yeah.
I produce the fruit, t-shirt, or computer.
Exactly. So you are the producer, and you need to distribute that one to other country in the other side of the world. So how you will be doing that one? What steps would you do? And we need to also think about the 7 hours of logistics. Okay.
For example, I produce fruit in El Salvador. I need to send my fruit, for example, Japan.
Okay, yeah, something
pro-
like that. Exactly. The process for that one.
Got
Very
it.
good. So I'm going to make the groups right now, and then you are going to discuss that. Let me just check something
teacher.
before. This is already done. All right. Then let me do this one. Okay, here we go.
Excuse me, teacher, I have a problem with my internet in my house.
No worries, I'm going to join you again.
Excuse me. Gracias. Give me teacher. Again, outside in my room. Thank you.
Okay, we are returning so we can share. Very good. Welcome back. So let's see what you have built. The first group is Ernesto, Juan, Roberto, and Veronica Elizabeth.
Okay, teacher. Can I share my screen, teacher?
Of course you can.
Okay, teacher. Okay. Can you see that?
I can see, yeah.
Okay, teacher. Good evening, teacher and partners, and with my group, Veronica and Juan Roberto, discuss about this exercise and identify that the national product that producer in El Salvador, it is the Jocote Corona, and identify that this product I want to send to the South Africa, because it's very, very important that the South Africa people knows and smell this fruit that is produced in El Salvador. But the next part is continue to Juan Roberto. Go ahead, Juan Roberto.
Thank you, Ernesto. And the first point is the Jocote Corona is produced in Apaneca, El Salvador. And the second is choose the warehouse in Apaneca, El Salvador. And the third is identify the better options to transport the fruit. That includes containers with press chambers, and it is packed in boxes of 10 or 100 units. Now continue, Veronica.
Okay, good evening. Okay, the fourth, you have to send this product from the Aghouta Seaport to Johannesburgo Seaport during approximately 1 week. And fifth, identify the other transport to move the Jocote Corona to the Green Market Square in South Africa, sorry.
Okay, Veronica and Juan Roberto, this is the photo about the people producer Jocote Corona in El Salvador. And in the last slide, it showed the Johannesburgo people happy with the Jocote Corona. That's it.
Very good, interesting, very nice. Okay.
He's waiting for the Jocote Corona.
Yeah, it's very expensive now, right?
Yes, teacher, with Jocote Corona,
Very expensive.
can to make the juice and to eat the fruit, only fruit, and you producer the juice Jocote Corona.
Yeah, it's delicious, and I never thought that it was going to be that expensive. I don't know. When I was a child, it was something very easy. I mean, buy it a lot of jocotes, I don't know, whatever you want. Now it's not possible anymore.
So that is 5 or one buck.
Imagine, that is crazy. Anyways, it's a very nice fruit. Thank you very much. And next group It's going to be María Julia and Mauricio Rivera.
Mauricio, yo creo que no está Mauricio.
Ah, okay. So can
Okay.
you do it yourself?
Yeah. I am a product, the exportation is, and a product is coffee. Coffee, the brand Volcano, the variety Bourbon coffee. The place of the cultivation and production Volcán de San Salvador is one quintal that are the production. The coffee buyers are contacted and the price is set by the price according to the contract of the coffee on the New York Stock Exchange. The export date it's the set the contract, for example, contract March contract September is a date the contract. The gold coffee for the exporting in the harvesting period from the November to March, the coffee is cooked with labor from the local grape coffee transferred by higher transportation for the profit. There is the process from the grape to dry drop the tracing process. The grain is selected for the exportation. The coffee bean is stored in sacos, the enequén, in the storage the beneficio. In the contract is the March, for example, 2025. Okay. It's mean that the coffee must be cheap in the March. A logistic company is hired to be in charge of coordinator the port where the cargo will depart. The departure is the case for the Acajutla, which destination to China or Singapore and Japanese, and also the damage insurance is, for example, the proveedor nacionales intercafé marketing company process permit health and the Salvadoran Coffee Council and the EBU police in the BCR and customs. They deliver them to the custom agent to that the removes is the coffee from the suppliers warehouse, and the coffee is taken and located on the buque where maritime transportation is contracted. Coffee arrived in the port in the, for example, Singapore. The customer receives the bill of the lading, and the payment is processed for the export of coffee. the notices of currency income into the bank is the receipt and payment, and the process finish. Más o menos, eso es.
Okay.
Exportación de café.
Very good, interesting, very nice. Thank you for sharing.
Okay.
Good, good. All right, the next group was Blanca, Tunaka, Jose Alfredo, and Roberto Carlos.
Okay. We choose good evening. Connecting late because I have another question to do. But we choose the same product that the rest Steam. The Jocote Corona es el cholotón del Salvador.
The competition, teacher.
Yeah, the other company.
Always. Go ahead,
Yes.
Roberto.
Okay, and in the case we discussed about the Jocote Corona in El Salvador, and we can explain a little about the process of logistics. And in first is made to know that in El Salvador the Jocote Corona is a seasonal product, and which is produced in greatest quantities in the western area of El Salvador. Is the most productive of the Jocote Corona, Sonsonate, Cerro Verde, and another San Julián, and another counties of the El Salvador. No have a trademark with the or designation of origin with the Barón Rojo Jocote, that is another product, is exportable too. And in our case, with the a co-fruit is a cooperative, and our company is Thermo King Exportation. For the exportation or logistic distribution of the Jocote, we think that is for the United States, nostalgic product, and the first time is classification of the product, the conservation and the quality of the product. And for that, we need to a cool container for conservation the product, for let that the product can be careful or careless with in the transportation, and the consumer receive a product in good quality. And is for me the part that I say that explain, I wait that can understand me.
Okay, very good. Nice. Yeah, very similar, and it's very interesting about this delicious fruit. Very good.
Only sorry that the second one is Blanca, and after Ramiro.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. For my company is exportation the Jocote Corona. The name business is a fruit export. With logistic export Crown Jocote, the company that we will provide the service for the export of Crown Jocote will export 5 containers to the United States. So we'll need to have them ready days before export, so that it arrives in good condition, the consumption. The Jocote Corona for consumption have excellent the product for the destination. Thank you, teacher.
Okay, good evening, classmate. The transportation and storage of perishable products as a Jocotes fruit bus meet several challenges. Shipping, for example, shipping management is necessary pre-planning and required to ensure the products reach their destination without delay or error. It's very important cold chain compliance. It is necessary to maintaining the proper temperature and controlled environment in all stages for the delivery. The shipping containers must be equipment with appropriate insulation and refrigeration units to maintain a certain temperature range during the transit. It is essential to consider shorter delivery times when working with this type perishable cargo, as long transportation time place additional stress or fragile goods. Thank you.
Very good, perfect. So it's very nice. I mean, different stages and different processes that we're gonna do for this kind. And yes, this is very interesting because these products are perishable. So it has to be very fast, right? If you don't do it very fast, you lose all your money. Not good, that part. Perfect. The next one is Oseas and Rene Molina.
Good evening.
Good evening.
We export avocados to New York. We export avocados to New York, specifically to containers per month to the port of Newark. Ahí quise poner Newark, si se llama un puerto donde los íbamos a mandar.
Okay.
Newark, to be distributed in the restaurant chain. The client is search the specifically Central American and buy the avocado. The problem is for the Mexico, the United States closed the border. No exportation avocado, the Mexican in the United States. My friend called me and hey, I need avocado, 2 or 3 containers per month. Help me, please. And in my country, no producer very much avocado, lastimosamente. The opportunity, no culmination in business. Ahí sigue, o sea.
Sorry, it's raining a lot here and I can hear you very well. Sorry.
Okay.
And so maybe you cannot do it. Says it's your turn.
I continue, o sea, okay. The business opportunity arose when a political problem occurred in Mexico, in the neighborhood country of the United States, and advocated ports to Mexico were closed. That's only presentation.
Okay. Very good. Yeah, this is another perishable product and also very important to handle that very carefully. Of course, what we have done here is something like very basic, right? But in the real life, I believe that this is delicate. There are many things that we need to consider. So, is successful this business? I mean, this fruit, I mean, is from this side of the world, but it's very popular in many countries around the world. And because of logistics, people can enjoy this kind of.
The palta.
Yeah.
South America.
This is the palta for South America. Chile.
Yeah.
Chile. Yeah. But this product is a
Peru and Mexico is my product. No.
Yeah.
Peru is my product. Falta is original product. In Mexico is no. My product is aguacate, origin in Mexico. Ahí pasan peleando de que es originario de cada lugar de ellos.
And what is the truth? Do you know what is the origin of the avocado?
No specific in literature. No sé exactamente.
Okay, let's check.
Mexico produce very much kilos por año. Mexico.
Well, I'm reading here and it says that it's from Mexico, Colombia, and Venezuela. And that the Aztecas, they call it aguacatl. That it means testicle. Am I very, very interesting.
But this product, the big problem with this product is that consumer many quantity, many water. Is for Chile is a problem in some place that where produce this product, because the people don't have water, because the company use the water for the production of avocado. Palta is in this or in their place is a big problem.
Yes, this is the problem they have Mexico for producer is jungle, sal the jungle in los manantiales se secaron porque muchos aguacates estaban sembrando.
Imagine.
Tiene mucha demanda de agua el aguacate.
In the case of Chile,
yes.
The big problem, another problem is that have allowed that give to the company the exclusive exploitation of the water for exclusive production of avocado is a problem for the people, the common people, because not have opportunity to take water. Digamos, no tienen la oportunidad de suplirse con suficiente agua.
Okay, so I didn't know that they take a lot of water. So, and of course, I mean, these companies, they have thousands of trees of these ones, right? So it's a big thing. Yeah, the consumption of avocado. Very good, very interesting. Thank you, Rene. Good. So it was very interesting because now it gets an approach on what to do and how to do it, right? Let's continue with the book. Let me just check. Yeah. All right, so it says building a vocabulary. Match these terms related to logistics to their meanings. So we have some terms there like logistics, supplies, procurement, distribution, maintenance. The pronunciation on that one is maintenance, inventory management, and supply chain. So I'm going to give you a few minutes for you to read all these terms and check what is the correct answer for all of those, okay?
Okay, teacher.
Good. Okay, so let's check. The first one, it says process of supplying goods to stores and other businesses that sell to consumers. What is that?
For me, supplies.
Supplies. Everybody agrees?
I agree with Roberto.
Okay,
Yes.
supplies.
Yes, me too. I
All
agree.
right. Let's check if there is any word. No, I don't see any. Okay, the number 2 says the network created amongst different companies producing and distributing products.
Number 4, distribution.
Distribution.
Right?
Very good.
I agree.
Nice. Amongst is like among, but this is just another word for that one. So, and network, you know. Okay. The next one says the ongoing process of moving parts and products into and out of a company's location.
Number 6, inventory management.
Inventory management, very good. Everybody agrees?
Yeah.
I agree with Ramiro.
For me, it's the same.
Good. What is ongoing?
Is continual.
Very good. Something that starts and continues, right? Move on. Good. The next one says the coordination of an operation involving many people, facilities, or supplies.
Supply chain.
Yes,
Supply
supply
chain.
chain for me. Yes.
Very good. And there is no question here. So the next one says the process of keeping something in good condition.
Maintenance.
Okay.
Maintenance. Yeah.
Very good. That is the one. Only remember the pronunciation is maintenance.
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 Maintenance. Maintenance.
Maintenance.
Maintenance.
Yeah,
Thank you.
it's very strange, the pronunciation of that word.
But it's not Iron Maiden.
Oh, that is a totally different one. Yeah, maybe they come the next year, so let's see what happens. Okay, the next one says the act of obtaining or buying goods and services.
This is a procurement.
Procurement, everybody agrees?
Yeah, I agree
Very good.
with Ernesto.
Okay,
Yeah.
and the last one, it says the amount of a good or service offered for sale.
Supplies.
Supplies, but we use that already, yes.
Why is the one? Logistic.
Logistic is the only one that is left, right? So, okay, that is fine. And then it says, read the definitions below, then complete the steps of the processes using words from the box. Inbound logistics concerns the relationship between companies and their suppliers, while outbound logistics deals with how companies get products to their customers. So there are two different concepts first. Inbound logistics. So relationships between companies and their suppliers. And outbound logistics deals with how companies get products to their customers. So inbound is the supplies that we get, right? The raw materials and all these things related. And outbound is how you produce a product and put in the hands of the consumer. So what we're going to do is, let me just check. I don't think it's kind of exercise that we have to do, but we can analyze about any of those. So for example, let me just check. Purchasing, what do you think? Is that part of inbound logistics or outbound logistics? Well, maybe the first question is, what is purchasing?
Compras.
Very good. So is that inbound logistics or outbound logistics?
I think the inbound.
That is definitely inbound because you are purchasing materials to create your product. Good. What about production planning? Do you think that is inbound logistics or outbound logistics?
Inbound.
That is true. That is inbound. Very good. What about warehouse? Is that inbound logistics or outbound logistics?
It's outbound.
That is outbound.
Outbound.
Definitely. That is after you produce, you put that in the warehouse, right? What about transport?
Outbound to teacher.
Outbound, definitely. And customer service.
Logistics.
Outbound. Very good.
Outbound.
So this is very interesting because you can see all the process here, right? From the first one that is purchasing, that is the first one, when you are getting materials. So for example, to sell shirts, right? When you are going to sell shirts, you need the fabric. Do you know what is fabric?
Fábrica.
Factory.
A factory is
Factory.
fábrica.
Yes.
So fábrica es tela. Okay, so you need fabric, you need thread. Do you know what is thread? Okay, thread is hilo. So you need fabric, you need thread. For example, these ones are already made. You buy these little things. You don't produce them. You buy them, and then all these little the little things that you are going to put them. And that is the first one. Purchasing the fabric, the thread, I don't know, colors, many other things. Then the production planning is the second step here. So you are going to plan how many shirts you can build in a day, in a week, in a month, right? Of course, then you have to move them to the warehouse where you are going to classify different sizes, different colors. Sometimes you classify them according to the date they were produced, right? And then you put them into the transport so they can go to the different distribution centers. It could be Walmart, it could be a supermarket, it could be a store like Simán or anything like that. So the customers can get the product, right? So it's a long trip that people have to do for this kind of situation. And half on this one, you can ask, or you can have outbound and inbound logistics. So that would be the concept here. Do you guys have any question? Okay, very good. We are not going to do this one, but we're going to stop and we're going to do free practice, but this time it's going to be individual. Let's see how it goes. I'm gonna start with Blanca. Hello, Blanca.
Hello, teacher.
How are you?
Fine, fine, thank you. Thank you.
I am very tired, but very happy.
Good.
And what time do you usually have dinner?
What time?
Do you usually have dinner?
I usually dinner is 7 p.m.
7 p.m. That is a good time. So you have dinner and then you come to the class.
Is before the class.
Very good. That is nice. And what do you do on your free time?
Free time. This the hours is 30 hours today. In the eating in my lunch.
Okay, very good. And do you always commute to your work?
Yes.
Okay, what time do you usually get up?
Usually you?
What time do you usually get up?
Get up. I get up. I don't understand. Get up.
Get up. So you wake up and then get up.
I not.
¿A qué hora se levantan?
Oh, I get up is for 4 hours, 30 hours EM.
At 4 a.m.
4:30.
At 4:30. Oh, that's good. I wake up at 4, so we are kind of similar. Very good.
Yes, yes.
I have a very important question for you. In your opinion, Blanca, what is the meaning of life?
My life.
Why are you here?
It's complicated. It's complicated. It's complicated. Working, house, home, business.
Okay. Very good, perfect. Thank you very much, Blanca.
Okay, gracias.
Okay, let's see who's next. Rene Molina.
Hello.
How are you?
Very, very happy.
Nice, that's very good. And what do you do? I'm sorry, go ahead.
To have guest university, my country.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice. And what do you do in your free time? Let me ask you.
I ride in the mountain bike. It's exercise every day.
So you ride the bike every day?
Every day, yes, 1 hour
in the mornings.
In the morning, 5:30 a.m. I go to the ride in the mountain bike.
Very good exercise.
1 hour. Religion.
And that is Saturdays and Sundays also.
And Sunday 2 hours.
Oh my goodness, that's good.
Yes. 10 hours for a week in the
That is
exercise.
very
Yeah.
nice, very nice.
Is
Well, I
that
have
right?
the, huh?
No. Continue, please.
No, go ahead, please. Go ahead.
The life is beautiful.
Yeah, I was going to ask you the question. So, what is the meaning of life for you?
The meaning, the reunión.
No, meaning. ¿Cuál es el significado de la vida para usted?
Ah, profundo.
Yeah, sometimes I do that.
The life is learn and sociality and example for the new generation, for the people learn for the good things and interest in life. The process in learning and in my song is view my case in the example for the new generation. It's,
Okay.
Very much work, very much exercise, very much real. It's a line like that. No beer, no smoke. Very good eat, element, eat healthy eat. My family look in the example for the healthy man.
Okay, that is very interesting. So you like to be a good example and to live healthy and balanced.
Yes, example for the community. Community is the neighborhood. Hey, that's good. Do exercise. Very good. Hey, let's go. Come in here. I know. I know.
They don't want to do it.
Many energy. Good eat and good thing and the smile maintenance.
Okay. Very good. Perfect. Thank you very much, Rene.
Okay.
Let's see. Roberto Carlos, how are you?
Fine. Here, waiting for the Friday. Oh no, sorry, for the Sunday. That is the proposed day, the festival.
Sunday. This Sunday is the day.
This Sunday is celebrated. 19.
How many pupusas you eat?
No more or 3. I held when I feel hungry. But contrary, with 2 pupusas, I full.
What kind of pupusa you eat, Roberto? What kind?
And rice and cheese and beans, or cheese, and not like me the pupusa with another flavor. Because I be a costumbre de common, for me is the common.
Very traditional pupusa.
Yeah, traditional. I feel more comfortable with the thing that I know.
For this reason, I think, Roberto, you don't eat the crazy pupusa.
Yeah.
And no like me. No, this for me option, first option. But I prove sometimes but not for me. I brew a little pies, but no more. And with the unique occasion that I eat a portion more or less big is when made the biggest pupusa, when we obtain the Guinness record here in Olocuilta. Is the unique occasion that I eat that the big pupusa first, and that that have many ingredients, and that's in that occasion is pupusa with 4 metals, and that's with eggs, chicken, chicharrón, cheese, beans, and I don't remember what more, but it held more or less between 8 or 10 ingredients.
Hey, Roberto, what do you prefer? The rice pupusa or the corn pupusa?
Depending. In some places it's better the rice, but in another place is better the corn. But I prefer the corn where is naturality corn, no with harina
Maseca.
maseca, not like maseca.
Okay.
Whatever is fair.
The natural corn is better.
Yeah, the natural corn is, and I sometimes with the family we go pupusaria, no near here Olocuilta, is in the next county of the Olocuilta, and all is corn naturality, and the pork chicharrón is delicious. It's
Very
naturally the with the recipe is of the traditional. It's a flavor for me. It's I recommend it. Sometime I send you the links for you go to prove. Is very good. It's a nice experience in that, and is a great business for the people.
Roberto, who is the more best place in the Olocuilta, the Autopista or Pupusería Gloria?
Here is more. Autopista is some of the good pupuserias here in Olocuilta. For the tradition, have more of 20 years of working here. Another pupuseria is, let me see, is
Paciencia.
No, de paciencia, no existe.
Olocuiltense.
La Olocuilteña, the Olocuilteña is another good. It's the same family of the Autopista.
Yes.
And another is Pupusería Claudia. When you coming of the airport, go for the San Salvador in the road. Is Pupusería Claudia and Pupusería. I have 2 Pupusería Claudia here. One of the Miss Costa Rica made a pupusa the last week, in another that the pupusas feel good too. And another, let me see, Carmencita is another pupusería good. And another pupusería is La Carmen.
Típico Carmencita, Robert.
Yeah, it's good.
But the typical Carmencita is very good. Not only pupusas.
Yeah, it's typicals too.
Yes, typicals too. Yes, very good. I recommend too.
And And another, she is the owner of the típico Carmencita, is the owner of the La Carmencha Pupusería. Is in the planet right there. She is one. Here in Oloquilta have two more típicos Carmencita.
Hey, Robert. Hey, Robert, the owner of the pupusería, Carmencita's Pupusería, is very, very famous.
Yeah, she say Carmen.
Carmen, yes.
His name, Carmen. Yeah, he's a chef.
She watching the TV.
Yeah, she is exposed in many programs of TV, and she work in the festivals and another program of food. But it's very good recipe and the típicos. And with the pupusas, I never proved the pupusas of sheep, but say me that's good. And if you wanna prove the first pupusas here in Oloquilta, where in the place that born the pupusas is with made in comal, the pupusas, cooked with leña, cooked con leña.
Without oil.
And is very good too, because the flavor is very different.
It's different, yes.
They would give to the pupusas a flavor very special. And I invited for you that the next Sunday coming the most biggest pupusa today is I don't remember if it's 5 meters or 40.5 meters, and but it's for the portion
very big.
The PS spice, no remember the pronunciation, is for more or less 3,000 persons. Is very big. The process is very interesting too. All the process, the production of this pupusa is very interesting. Many people say me, how can they do for the give around the most big pupusa? But this is a popular secret here in Oloquilta.
Robert, what do you prefer drink with pupusas? Chocolate, coffee, soda, or another beverage?
Horchata, good. I prefer a very cool Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola, yes.
With the pupusas. And after a pair of beer.
All right.
It's for relax the stomach.
The best couple.
Yeah. Maybe sometime Johnny Walker Coke.
Okay.
Yeah, but his activity very interesting. In that day, we were many activities, music, and payasos. I don't remember now. Clothes, if I don't remember, but and happy dancers, and either of pupusas, and many activities more.
Very good, interesting. So, yeah, it seems that Sunday is going to be a very good day for everybody to be there. So that is a very good, nice. Thank you for the invitation. So if we have the time, probably we're gonna be there. Good, my friends. So we are going to check the attendance and then let's go to bed for a while because tomorrow is another day, another $1. So Aida Isabel López Bonilla. Ana Verónica Hernández Rodríguez. Blanca Isabel Tunaca de Rodríguez.
10.
Good. Ernesto José Andrade Medina.
Present, teacher.
Good. Jonathan Ariel Figueroa Rivera.
Present.
Good. José Alfredo Hueso López.
Present, teacher.
Good. Juan Roberto Velázquez Romero.
Present.
Good. María Julia Ramos Olivar.
Present.
Good. Mónica Wendy Ábalos Girón. Oscar Mauricio Rivera González. Oscar René Molina Calidonio.
Present, teacher.
Good. Oseas Figueroa Cisneros.
Present.
Good. Ramiro Rafael Aguilar Díaz.
Present, teacher.
Good. Roberto Carlos Avilés Rivera.
Here.
Good. Sandra Yanira Gómez Romero. Silvia Patricia Aceituno Méndez.
Present, teacher.
Good. Verónica Elizabeth Burgos Rivas.
Present, teacher.
Perfect. So my friends, it was amazing to be here with you tonight. I hope you have a very good night, rest very well. See you tomorrow and dream in English.
Take care all.
See you tomorrow, teacher and partners.
Yeah, see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
¿Ya puedo poner la alarma, hijita? Bye.
Hello. Hello,
Hola
Ramiro.
Jaime, buenas noches. Mira, te acabo de mandar un mensaje ahí porque al parecer hay un problema en el baño de mujeres.